Yeah, man, it's your boy Kodiene Kdot. You know I'm here with Apparel Kings, getting live with you, shooting a little something, street cries, you know. Y'all tap in.
I'm Herb from Wild Sun Media. I'm sitting here today with Kodiene from Rebel One Music. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How did you come up with that name, Kodiene?
It's a long story for real. Just when I was younger, I used to listen to Lil Wayne a lot. You know what I'm saying? You know, everyone knows Wayne and his whole Kodiene thing. But to make a long story short, I was introduced to it and I was just known for it. So every time they see me, they call me, "Hey, what's up, Lil Kodiene?" You know, they see me with a bottle in my pocket every time I'm walking past them. So.
How did you get involved in street crime?
Well, I got involved in street cries because my man Poot reached out to me, you know, 706 Apparel King, Gold Teeth World. And he was telling me they had an upcoming event and he was looking for someone to be a youth in an upcoming track with someone, a partner, Jay, of course. And he was like, I want to have a youth touch on there so they'll feel us, you know what I'm saying? Of course you have your elder age group, your mid-range to above. But you know what I'm saying, you want to have that youth contact with that concert, you know what I'm saying? And
Right.
it was for parents who had lost their children to gun violence. So I really wanted to do something to give back to them as well, being a youth.
What are you looking to achieve being a cast member and a artist on the J Rebel Music ENT level?
Well, I'm really trying to reach out and show people my age or just people in general, like, from the 706 or wherever you from, it's always a way, and you always have choice, you know what I'm saying? I want to have a positive impact on the youth, even not just the youth. I might inspire elder people, you know what I'm saying? I just want to have a positive impact and change the world for a better way because we all see how the world is going with everything that's going on, and we all play small parts in it, whether we know it or not. So I always want to keep in contact with my people. That's what I'm always big on.
Oh, that's great. What got you into doing music? Who influenced you into like making music?
Really growing up, I was young coming up on that. I was still partially on that Chief Keef wave towards middle school, but before that I always grew up on old school Gucci. Many artists like from old, let me see, Isaac Brothers, Earth, Wind, Fire, you know what I'm saying? All those older things, because my pops, he always played older stuff. My dudes always played older stuff. Music's just always been a big part of my life. I've always played instruments as well.
You mentioned some legendary R&B artists, but when it came to hip hop, I understand you're young. How old are you again?
I'm 20 years old.
You're 20. So Gucci is old school to you.
Yes, sir.
Pretty much. So old school hip hop, which you are a member of that society.
I wouldn't say as in old school hip hop. Let me say this. Early 2000 era. I'm born in 2000. So for me, that's my early introduction. I came up on the wave for my generation. We came up on that wave of Gucci and 10. You know, Gucci got like the little situation. And the YMCMB era when you getting Nicki Minaj, Drake, Wayne, Khaled, when you getting all that. So that's what I came up on. All that together. But I've always been in different genres due to family.
You know, whenever I do, interviews, I always got to, take an account of your particular age and, era in which you were born. And then, when you mention, the old school R&B and then as far as like your hip hop, which you're a hip hop artist and Gucci was the chord, I was like, okay, it's got to get deeper than that for you. So I'm glad you cleared that up.
Southern roots especially.
But, for the people in your particular age group, through your art, what are you looking to, through your art, what are you looking to express to them as far as, your perception of life?
I want to show people, explore for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Books have become outphased, and it's not really typical for people on my kind of platform or my career to say, hey, read a book, but read a book. You know what I'm saying? Because knowledge is key, and that's what people are lacking. People my age, not a lot of people my age know knowledge is key. I try to get people even around me I know stay in school because my message to them, our knowledge is key. We can't come together even as small units. Even with your clique, if your clique doesn't have knowledge, you won't succeed because there's a bigger world out there. And there's bigger forces fighting against us as it is. We got targets on our back already as African Americans. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention other minorities, because I am partially Hispanic. I'm Cuban as well. So that's a double target on me. Black male, dreads, Hispanic. But that's my biggest thing. We have to be aware, because we're not aware of anything that's going on, and as soon as we can take breath, someone else can take it away from us.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? That doesn't just have to be us. It could be other forces, government forces. You know what I'm saying?
I can tell, being a young man, you really expound on that question real well, man. And I'm looking forward to hearing more from you. Where can your fans or the people that's listening to this interview, or the people that's gonna be watching Street Cries, where can they find you at on the social media platform?
On social media platforms, Audio Mac, SoundCloud, Apple Music, everything. Music-wise, you can find me at Kodiene Soldier Monopoly, as well as my YouTube channel. You guys stay tuned. We'll be doing more vlogs and more work with Mr. Herb here, as I said before. And we will have more vlogs here in Gold Teeth World with the Apparel Kings. As far as social media, you guys can reach me at Kodiene Kdot, Kodiene_Kdot for Instagram.
Hey, man, it's been a pleasure talking to you, man. Looking forward to seeing your role in Street Cries.
I appreciate it.
I know it's going to be on the chain.
Opportunity.
All right, man. Good talking to you.
Good talking to you, man.
Rebel One Music.